Okay guys, welcome back. Today is Monday, December so-and-so date. So anyways, we're back out here tonight, late afternoon, squirrel hunt. Testing out the NSA slugs, but the problem is, guys, we're gonna test out the side shot too. Just so I can get some side shot footage. Still using the NSA 23 grain slug. And the weird thing is, I sighted the slugs in when it was like 20 something degrees out. And today's up to 53. We had rain this morning. And now it's warm, but it's flooded. So, not gonna be able to really hear them moving much, unless, I see them, but they're on the ground. They're gonna sneak in real quiet. So, anyways, with that temperature change, we got a warm front now, and then a cold front coming in tomorrow evening. So, what I had to do is I had to adjust my turret, because it's a lot warmer today. So we're actually shooting the slugs higher. So I gotta aim just a little bit lower. We're almost like a mil high at 30 yards. And that's where I sighted the slug in for, was 30 yards. So if we get a shot today, we're gonna have to hold just a little bit under. Then at 50 yards with the slug used to be like a half mil. And now all of a sudden today, now it's crosshairs at 50. So that goes to show you guys how flat those slugs really can be. So it's early, but we're gonna sit back and just relax a little bit and see what happens. Okay guys, so now we're in the woods now. We're gonna try something different here. We shot that black one, but like I said right before we shot him, there was a lot of other activity around back here. So so we're gonna try here for maybe another hour, depending on how my stomach holds up here. But we'll see what happens. You guys stay tuned. We got him. Okay guys, so we ended up getting another one there, and I ended up sitting in the woods after I got that first one. I was like, yeah, let's go sit in the woods and see. So I was sitting there, and there's a fallen tree, and it's like past 50 yards, because I've range find 50 yards back here. So I know exactly what 50 yards is. I got a little staking flag, so it marks out 50 yards. So if I know anything past that, it's more than 50. Anything within that is closer. So there's a tree that was leaning sideways. I caught a squirrel going down it, but it was too fast, and I wasn't ready. And I was thinking, well, whatever, he's gonna go over to the other, over the other way, and he's gonna come sneaking around, heading over by me. Well, then in the corner of my eye, I'm just scanning this tree, and I see another black squirrel sitting there. And I'm like, ah, man, that's gonna be a long poke. Like, I'm like, man, this is over 50 yards, and I'm thinking, we're pushing 60 from where I was at, and I'm like, now with it being dead calm out, I was thinking, well, with these slugs, I should be able to take that shot. Pellets, you could do that in calm condition like it is right now all day. So I was like, well, whatever, we're gonna try to sneak up a little bit. So I snuck up, and I was still about 55 yards, give or take. I don't have a rangefinder, so next time I come out here, I'll have to range find that tree from where I was sitting, so I know for it. But as of right now, I know it's over 40 yards, way over. Probably pushing almost 50. But originally it was at 60. So anyways, you guys are going to see it on the side shot. And I couldn't believe it. I threaded that slug through this little branch, and you guys are going to see him in there on the scope cam. You're going to see just his body. Now, problem is with the Simmons Pro Target scope, the clarity of it is not good, even through my eye. And that's the problem I don't like about the scope. For close range, you could see everything. I had a hard time even seeing the squirrel up over here, and that was no more than 10 yards away. So anyways, I took the shot, I hit him. You guys are gonna see that. And then after that, you're gonna hear me kind of like talking. And I hit him, you could hear the thud, and I see him lose his balance, and he's starting to crawl back up the tree, and then he's like stops, and then he starts to turn around to crawl down. And you'll see in the scope cam that I put my crosshairs back on him to squeeze another shot off, and as I was getting ready to squeeze the shot off, he fell. And he fell in all these thick covered like branches and thorns and stuff like that. So I actually got a little cut up trying to retrieve him there. But so I'm like, well, he's got to be down. You know, this is gonna be my longest shot so far of the year. Let's go see if we can find him. So we walk over there, and we find him. But there's water, and I see these fresh bubbles on the ground. Like, don't tell me this sucker ran off. And I'm thinking, I know where the shot was at. Like, I didn't really know where the shot was at. And you guys will see that, what I'm talking about there. But anyways, it wasn't really the best shot. I got him, but I had to put a second shot into him, which, you know, it's typical. But it was on my end. I shot him a little bit lower than I wanted. The way it looked in the scope, through my eye, through the scope, it looked like I was aiming at his like neck, front shoulder, and head area. And I guess I was wrong, and we ended up gut shooting him a little bit low. I'll show you guys. That slug didn't pass through, but I'm not going to show you guys exactly where we hit it at. But oh man, did it come out? No. So we hit it like here. I guess I'll show you guys. It's a little bloody right now, but you guys can see where we hit it was like right here. So we might have caught a lung there. Who knows? So like I said, I had to put a second shot into it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. I really don't think I'm gonna get any more. It's been a great night, so it's gonna be dark in a little bit here. So thanks for watching, guys, and you guys will like this episode, so you guys stay tuned.